This is one of the biggest challenges of our times. It is absolutely critical that we understand this is not just a challenge, it's an opportunity.
We understand, as never before, the scale and pace of climate change.
We believe that in this new global age, our prosperity is indivisible. We believe that global problems require global solutions.
The world cannot afford to waste another year. That's why we must bring together governments and industry in this great economic and environmental enterprise.
We have the ability to solve this crisis and avoid the worst, though not all, of its consequences if we act boldly, decisively, and quickly.
We can't do any of this unless we have systems. The Carbon Disclosure Project is vital, and we got to get everybody to participate in it, and they can't be afraid. There is nothing to be ashamed of here. This is a problem of prosperity.
This Carbon Disclosure Project has been visionary in helping businesses understand the risks and opportunities posed by climate change.
This is a vast, uncharted area which is under-organized, under-capitalized. That's why this Carbon Disclosure Project is so important.
The way the Carbon Disclosure Project works is by making a request for information so investors and other interested parties can see who are going to be the winners and the losers from a carbon-constrained world.
Carbon emissions is going to be a key driver of investment decisions. It's going to affect people who are looking at this issue from a socially responsible investing standpoint. Understanding where those opportunities exist is really the future of the global economy. So the data that the Carbon Disclosure Project has collected can help inform the decisions we're making as a business.
Estimates in the global carbon market are as high as $3.1 trillion, potentially by the year 2020. These opportunities are the ones that will help fuel our global economy today and, more importantly, tomorrow.
This has to be a task involving everyone, business, organizations like the Carbon Disclosure Project, government as well, to make sure that every sector of society plays its part in reducing carbon emissions and tackling dangerous climate change. So congratulations to the Carbon Disclosure Project. I look forward to it going from strength to strength in the coming years.
Using CDP's carbon reporting expertise and our own experience with supply chain efficiency, we are working together, helping thousands of suppliers, millions of associates, tens of millions of customers make billions of individual decisions that sustain themselves, their communities, and in turn, the planet.
We need to act now, and not alone, but together with our peers.
The CDP Leadership Index is the first global climate protection index and an important and credible tool for sustainable investment decisions.
Corporations are very happy to respond to the Carbon Disclosure Project because they want to show their investors and other parties that they're really part of the solution and not part of the problem, and that they can grow their business in a carbon-constrained world rather than having to limit it.
There is no question that we can make this work, but we have to, and it all begins with keeping score.
Let those who've been told for so long by so many to be cynical, fearful, and doubtful about what we can achieve, to put their hands on the arc of history and bend it once more toward the hope of a better day.